Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we'll solve your data handling exercise step by step and learn about averages. In data handling, we are going to learn range, arithmetic mean, mode, median, and bar graph. So without any further ado, let's begin. For data to be meaningful and useful, the items of the data must be gathered and recorded in a systematic manner. This is referred to as data handling. Data is a collection of facts such as numbers, words, measurements, observations, or just description of things. For example, the heights of children in your class, if you collect information, that can be called as data. Data can also be marks of all the students in a subject, the number of tourists who visited a place, the number of children who like sports, etc. etc. It is important to organize the data as it helps in better understanding and interpretation of the data. Organizing data in a table is called tabular form. We see that when the report card is organized in the tabular form, it is easier for us to get the information. Let us understand how to organize the data. Given below is the data showing the number of children in 12 families. Let us organize this data in a tabular form. Here the information is about the number of children in the 12 families. Hence we need to have two columns, number of children and number of families. So with zero number of children, let's find out there are how many families having zero children. Now you can see that zero has been repeated three times in the data. That means the interpretation is there are three families having zero children. Now let us find out how many families have one children. Now let's say how many times one is repeated. You can see that one is repeated two times. That means there are two families having one children. Likewise, let's find out there are how many families having two children. So let's see there are how many twos repeated. You can see that twos are repeated three times. That means there are three families having two children. And likewise, you can see that there are four families having three children. So here is your data in the tabular form. It becomes easy to understand and interpret when we organize the data. It can be in tabular form or other forms as well. The number of times a data occurs in a data set is known as its frequency. The tabular element of data, which shows the frequency of each observation in a data set, is known as frequency distribution. Let's take an example. The teacher is conducting an election for the class representative. The candidates are Manoj, Asha, Riaz, and Gunjan. There are 25 children in the class, and each one wrote the name of their favorite person in the book. The raw data is as follows. By looking at this data, can you say who the winner is? No, it will be time consuming. Let us show the data in a different way. Now we make three columns. In the first column we write name, the second column we write tally marks, and the last column we write number of votes. Now we can see there are four candidates, Manoj, Asha, Riyaz, and Kunjan. So let us write their names in the first column. Now let us find out how many times Manoj has been repeated in this data. Now to ease out, we'll use something called as tally marks. Tally marks are a simple way to count and record how many times something occurs. Instead of writing a number every time, you make short marks and group them, which makes counting large list fast and error. For every Manoj, we draw one vertical line and we group them in five for easy count. That is, we draw four lines with the four Manoj, and if there are fifth Manoj, then we make a diagonal line to group it as one bunch. And we continue making bundles of five. And we'll then add left or single vertical mark. So let's do the tally. There's one Manoj, we'll put one line. Second Manoj, we'll put one more line. Third Manoj, we'll put one more line. Fourth Manoj, we'll put one more line. Now the fifth one, we'll bundle it, we'll put a diagonal cross. And then again repeat. Sixth Manoj will put one more line. Seventh Manoj, one more line. Eighth Manoj, one more line. Ninth Manoj, one more line. Tenth Manoj, one more line. Remember the tenth line would be a cross. Hence, here the number of votes casted for Manoj is 10. I can say that Manoj is repeated 10 times in the data, or simply put, frequency of Manoj is 10 in this data. Now let's find the frequency of Asha. Here is the first Asha, your second Asha, then your third Asha, then your fourth Asha. So you can see that frequency of Asha is 4, or Asha is repeated 4 times in the data. Now let's find frequency of Riyaz. So here Riyaz is repeated first time, then second time, then third time, then fourth time, and fifth time. Fifth time we're going to put a horizontal line. So the frequency of Riyaz is 5. Let's find number of Gunjan. Here is the first Gunjan, then second Gunjan, then third Gunjan, then fourth Gunjan, then fifth Gunjan, which will be a horizontal line, and then next Gunjan, which is the sixth one. Hence, the frequency of Gunjan is 6 in the table. That is number of votes received by Gunjan is 6. So here is your frequency distribution table. How easy it is to understand that Manoj has got 10 votes, Asha has got 4 votes, Riyaz has got 5 votes, and Gunjan has got 6 votes. Obviously, you can see that Manoj is the winner. So this way of presenting the data in a table or a tabular form becomes very easy to interpret the information. I hope you have understood. I would like to see you in my next lecture where we are going to solve the exercises of your textbook. See you in my next video. Thank you.